Hello, welcome back. In this video, I want to continue working on this Android application. I want to add more features, and Cloud 4 is here, so I want to give it a try and to see how it works. So let's jump into installing this new plugins. I just press double time the shift, right plugins, and now I can install plugin. I will search for Cloud and yeah, Cloud Code Beta. This is the integration that yesterday we announced. Um, it will let me to work better with the cloud inside the command line, inside the Android Studio or any IntelliJ product. And yeah, I can kind of move my cloud to the side and work it look like a cursor. Uh, that's cool. And it will show me the code changes. This is good. But I don't want to put it on my right side. I prefer to put it on my left side like this. Because I want to have my emulator on the right side. And actually I connected my own phone now. It's faster and it's not also making my system slow. So let's see Cloud. Mhm. IDE plugin. Now IDE is connected. Perfect. Okay, what I want to do. First of all, I want to fix some design issue like this top bar. So let's see how we can do this. I'm gonna take a screenshot and I want to send it to it. It's not okay. Let me just type it. Still, this terminal is not as powerful. Okay. First of all, what model are you using? Let's see if we are using Cloud 4. Yeah, Opus. Amazing. But I hope we don't have issue because in the Discord I saw some people were saying that Opus model finish like 5 times faster. You get to the limit. So there is this new command also model. Probably we can switch to the yeah, we can switch to the Sonnet or stay with the Opus. I will stay in the Opus and let's see how much we can go further. Okay. Uh, in my app, there is a design issue. Could you fix action bar? It's some padding. Okay, let's see if it understands. But what is my next plan? My next plan is to, first of all, when I click on this top bar, total expenses, I want to navigate to the list. So it's not just only writing navigates me to the list. Clicking on this should navigate me to the list. And I want to add the categories, or I want to call it tags, which can be super useful. I want to do something here. I want to do some multitasking clouds. And it's possible I was doing this and I thought I shouldn't do. It's something that it's not good, but yesterday they were saying that this is also one of the cool thing you can do to open a multiple terminal at the same time and doing different stuff. So I want to, before we start coding, I want to talk with it. Could you, let's me talk. Could you check the current implementation to see if we can add tag to our transactions? I don't want, okay, okay. Okay, this is the new feature that they were talking about. Now I can see the changes that it wants to do. It wants to add top app bar. It wants to use a scaffold. The scaffold will fix our problem. And the top app bar. Yeah, let's apply the changes. I like it. Hmm, that's nice. See if I close this. Yeah, no, close it. Okay, in the list also. Okay, new features. Oh, ho, 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 we have bugs here. Hmm. It's not a bug. Okay, I don't want to just go, just implement it. Okay, now while this is doing everything, let me ask here. I want to add tags to my expenses, but I don't want to have different table for it. I want it to be just a column in my expenses table. And also I want to add an ability that user can easily add tag and assign the tag to the expenses. Oh, okay, that was in the plan. Okay, okay. Close this window, not mess up. And don't code yet, just tell me what is your plan to do these changes. Also, I want choosing tag to be easy, adding tag to be easy. So I want to replace it with the add button. So at the default and the bottom, it's saying choose tag, and by default there is a like a default tag there, but it's possible to press on plus button and user can type the tag name, and then when user press on it, it automatically add it and create the expense. I didn't see that. Uh, so the UI would be like when first page open, then user put the number. Instead of clicking on the tab, user can select the category, I mean the tag, and then automatically we record it. So user doesn't need to do extra steps, just putting the number, choosing the tab, done. In case user wants to add the tag, they can press on the plus button, writing the tag, and then press enter, done. And I want to have the list of the tags as a chip, um, like a screw, horizontal screw level chips at the bottom of the screen. And I want to also sort them based on the amount of usage of that tags. So if there is a tag that we use it most, I want it to see it on the left at the beginning. Okay, let's see if it understands what I mean. Create a draft for me and show me what is your plan. If you can also draw it the way you can to show me would be perfect. Okay, let's see. So what I want is actually this. Let me move this. So as you saw, our app is a bit different now. We have a back button here and we have add button here, but I don't want to be like that. I want to have some categories here like taxi, uh, taxi, travel, and a plus. Something like this. So user just select the amount, select the tag, and immediately goes to the next page. Yeah, I want this, but I hope it's understood what I mean. Let's see. So let's make this bigger. Yeah, understood. So what it wants to do, add a tag column, nullable, it's okay. Expense domain, add a tag property. Create a migration to add a tag, nice. User enters amount using keypad. Default is general. It's pre-selected. Okay. The budget is so store all unique tags in the shared preferences. I don't like this. Track usage count for each tag. Sort tags as default. Okay, now we need to do some changes. We need to do a small change. Oh, just would be amazing if I could just select and remove it. Um, in your plan, I noticed that you want to use shared preferences for the tags, while you're going to save the tags inside the expense table. So you can just use some SQL query to get the list of existing tags from the expense table. Even you can write some query to get the counts and the how many time it used. You can write some aggregation, or even you can create some database views. So you can just use that view and do this query. So don't use another table, don't use shared preferences, just use that one single table, but different, take the data by different query. Let's see. Let's go back here. Let's see what this guy did. We had error. Let's see if it fixed the error by itself. Hmm. So here, uh, I guess the error is just because of the missing brackets. Something like this should fix it, but I'm not sure. I don't want to touch it now. I want to ask AI to do that. If this is correct. Should be here. Like this bracket looks suspicious to me. We have extra brackets. It should fix it. Okay, let's see what this guy is telling. Oh, oh shit. You're absolutely right. That's a much cleaner approach. Let me revise the plan. Use SQL query directory. Okay, revise plan. Add a tag column, tag property, database migration. Okay, it seems it was just my IDE issue. It was an update because now there is no issue and the app run as I expected. Perfect. I don't know what is this back button. Oh, that's cool. It's coming to the list. It's actually what I wanted to do. Now it's even easier. Amazing. Okay, this looks good. Amazing. Proceed with these changes. Before doing this, thanks, please commit your changes. I want to commit it so we are not breaking anything here. We already made some changes here. Yes. committing shouldn't be that much more. Do that faster. Okay, what's going on? Yes. Um, okay, it's committed. Let's go. Now I can close this terminal. Yeah. The thing is, I don't want to, if I'm using multiple terminal, I don't want to work on the same pages. Like, for example, if both of them are working in the list screen, I'm not launching both of them at the same time. For example, now you see this add expenses screen. Now with this new feature, we want to add some chips here. So, but also the other feature, we're adding some toolbar here. So top bar. So I don't want to run them at the same time because first of all, it's hard to revert the changes. Second, they might have conflict. They might override each other's changes. So yeah. So or if I want, if I open it multiple terminal, or I'm working on different parts of the apps, I'm asking to do changes in different parts. For example, if it's a big project, you probably having different modules is not just one app module for every part of your app. You make different modules. Then you can run it in different modules, add different changes on different modules. That would be easy. But one thing that I could do, as you saw, I could prepare it. Just use that time to do some preparation, open another terminal, prepare it for the next task, and then when prepare kind of the context window, the planning to see what you want to do. And then when the other one finished working, I can start fire the planning and see the changes. So as you can see, it's adding changes for me. It's updating modules. It's adding migration. This is nice because migration, what migration does is like you have some changes in your SQL database. And if you want to do any change in the schema of the database, like we didn't have this tag before, now we are going to add this tag. SQL is like this when you're using SQL databases. You need to write a migration to tell what should we do now with the old data. If there is old data that doesn't have that field, what should we do that? Should we put it empty? Should we give add some data to it, add some default data, or generate some data somehow? And also we need to tell the code, okay, now we want to add another, column to this table. So this is what migration does for us. If it was the new project, I didn't need to do that. I could just remove all the data in my database and doesn't matter to write it in migration. But if you have especially an app that is already working, already users have data on that, you don't want your new version destroy all old data, and then especially this financial app that users wants to see how much expenses they had, they put every day some amount, so you don't want to remove everything. So writing migration is very is is a is necessary here, and it did it by itself. So far, we are going on Cloud for Opus. Hmm. The thing is, I cannot tell you if how much it improved from 3.5 Sonnet with these changes, because we were already good with 3.7, and um, at least in this project, I have to try it in those big projects that like it's like 60,000 line of code. I was working on some project, and I wrote 60,000 line of code in almost 2 days with like maybe four multiple clouds at the same time opening, working on different parts of the app. And so it was good. The problem mostly is when the context windows finish and we get to the limit, and it's like you're talking with a new person and it forget everything. So that was a bit annoying. So the project was going very good. It was implementing everything very good, but from one point it was getting confused and like kind of changing the plan, changing the way of course. Yeah, this is what happening when you have a limited context window. Uh, yeah, it's updating the UI. You see that this to-dos that it's making for itself, making tasks. This is amazing. Like for cursor, there was some MCP that called Taskmaster that we were using that to somehow making these to-dos for it. So we were preparing the PRT, then using that MCP to create a task, and now launch them one by one. But uh, Cloud Code doing this task by default, which is amazing. The only problem I have with this integration now is that I cannot drag the image into it. Okay. And one interesting thing actually I did for that project that I was working on, I connected the MCP for the Jira and Confluence. So I create, because that was a big project, this small to-do list is not enough for a big project. So at the beginning, I just talked with the cloud desktop and I prepared everything, prepared all the docs. Then I asked the cloud desktop to put everything on the Confluence, and it did. And then I asked ask it to create now tasks based of that, create subtask and put some detail of implementation on inside the subtask and task. And it did everything. And then I came to the cloud code, connected to Jira, and I said, okay, go from the Jira and take the task one by one, implement it, and then when it finish, move it to the done. Move it to the in progress, work on it, finish, move it to the done. And it was amazing just sitting and watching how it was doing everything by it. Yeah, this agentic coding is amazing. Okay, it should be already close to the end, but I'm gonna pause the video until it totally finished. It's updating the UI. We have a little bit of changes, so I will pause it to save some time. Okay, yeah, it seems it finished. Now it wants to build it. I'll let it build. Okay, so it seems it finished, and let's run it. It's also rounded and got build successful. Let's run it on the phone. I could also ask it to run it on my phone. I will stop this. Mhm. Okay, and installed it. Now this is our new app. Okay, so it says we have one tag. Let's go back to the list. It's this one is in general automatically. Let's add a new one. 15. Actually, I want to try this in general. Let's add it. Yeah. Okay, it didn't close it. Which can be actually cool. Hmm. I didn't ask for this. Now let's add a new category. Taxi and done. Hmm, that's cool. Let me just it's good. Let me add more tags. Let's see what will happen. Um, well, mm, house. It's not letting me to add the tag. It's a bit confusing, but okay. 5, 10. Okay. It's a bit slow. I mirror my phone's screen on this. Okay, house is here. Tags are here. Yeah, I can scroll and I can create a new tag. That's cool. Let me edit one slow. Now, for now, there is no way to edit this.